What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. Now, I used the Ancient Power and Prestiged again, and this time I wanted to go directly just through Trials and check the progression. Now, I did the minimum amount of Trials maps all the way up to Chaos 7, so I did 3 Chaos 1s, 4 Chaos 2s, 5 Chaos 3s, and etc. on up. Now, once I got to Chaos 7, of course you only need to do 9 Chaos 7 runs to unlock floor 55. However, I wanted to see how many runs it would take me before I got my very first max tiered legendary item. And it just dropped right at the end of Wave 4. This is my 12th run through Chaos 7. So I only needed to do 9, but I wanted to keep pushing. I did get it at 12, and it is this medallion right here. Now, this is kind of what my hero deck looked like. Of course, all drops in the Chaos Trials are based off of your strongest geared hero. So I made sure to put all of my best items on my strongest hero. Now, lots of different theories here. You can look at sell value, you can look at stats. One thing I do encourage or discourage people from doing is looking at just the primary stat, as the stats will fluctuate quite a bit in the various buckets of loot throughout the Chaos Trials. So don't just look at that one stat. You don't want to look at like just the armor on an armor piece. You want to look at all the stats. If you're comparing an item that's rarity, it's the same rarity, like a blue item to a blue item, by all means look at the sell value. It's going to help you out. It's going to be quick and you're going to get through it. It's not 100% foolproof though. If we look at this relic right here, it can upgrade up to 22,461, which is pretty darn good. However, if you look at the sell value, it is not yet in the top tier according to the sell value, so it can be a little bit misleading. This is obviously a great starter mark to get going in Chaos 7, and with this mark upgraded, I could completely just own Chaos 7, there's no doubt about it. However, you're looking for an item. In the medallion's case, it's got a sell value of 1338, and like I said, it took me 12 runs almost all the way through. We're at wave 4 right now. Now, I was very, very aggressive with the gear swapping. Since loot is based off of your best geared hero, you're going to want to make sure to constantly upgrade your loot. Basically what I was doing is after wave 3, and then again at the end of the map, or before I started the next map, I would go through and swap out all my items and make sure my one hero, which in this case is my DPS Dryad, had the best stuff equipped. Now, since I was super concerned about progression and the speed of progression, I did not necessarily go with the correct stats on particular gear. Ideally, this hero should have, like this piece here, ability, power, hero crit, and hero health. However, I had no problem going with a hero damage piece if it was better, because I knew that was going to make my drops just that much better as well. So hopefully this helps everyone kind of decipher the loot system and gets a rough idea of what your best geared hero in your deck should look like for you to start getting the top end Chaos 7 drops. Now, once you get to the point where you are at the top of the tier, that doesn't mean they're all going to be 22,000 plus pieces for relics, for example, as there is a wide range in that particular bucket. So you might see a piece that upgrades up to 21,000, you might see a piece that upgrades up to 22,900, you might see a piece that upgrades to 22,100. So there is a wide range, and that's really where the grind comes in, as the 22.9 items are definitely the hot items, and they are rare and will require a bit of looking. Let me lock that bad boy before I go and do anything silly and move right along. So thank you once again, and I will see you next time. Take it easy.